Okay, people, I'm gonna talk a little bit about Gligar13Vids. This dude wouldn't know any kind of game if you put him on the butt. All his reviews are just him being about as unbiased or about as fair to a game he can possibly be. I've looked at him doing Sonic games. I looked at him doing Super Mario World. Oh, this guy. This guy just doesn't know how to when to stop, how to quit, or anything. It's just him saying, "Oh, don't buy this game," or "Don't waste your money on this thing, buy this," or don't even try to even buy this. I get that. I get that most of the time. I get that he says on his profile that he's a Sega employee. He was a Sega employee once. But that doesn't give him like he's not the point, like I feel like he probably fancies himself like the grand poobah of games. Like he knows when a game is good or bad. I mean, yes, it's his opinion, I understand that. But it's just that the guy doesn't do his like research when he reviews. I feel like he just kinda he half does it. Like I found out when he was doing. I looked at Knuckles Chaotix, and you know what I actually found out through Wiki, and Wiki is somewhat reliable. I looked at another source too, but with the story, he was like, Robotnik just there's an amusement park and Robotnik is just being evil and blah blah blah. The dude doesn't know what he's doing in a review. He's about as stupid. He's about as dumb with his reviews as Mario to Plumber is. And don't get me started on Mario to Plumber. Freaking reviewing Sonic Generations before it even comes out. I swear to God, I'm still mad about that because how do you do that? How do you make your stupid assumptions that the game is gonna come? The game is not even out and you're just reviewing it. If one wants to review a video game or a movie, you're going to have to watch it yourself. I mean, crap. Even I watched freaking Twilight. I watched Twilight, hated it. Didn't even watch the other ones because I didn't want to do it, and I didn't do a review on Twilight for various reasons. I swear, it's not even that. It's just like he doesn't. Okay, he should say. A lot of people would be like, if you're really set on playing, an actual reviewer would sit down and tell you, if you really want to play this, if you're a fan of such and such, play it. If you look, or let's take it from another reviewer a bunch of reviewers I knew, a bunch of reviewers I've seen on TV, and that's X-Play. When they reviewed an anime thing, yes, they would score it kind of low, but they'd be like, if you're fans of this, this anime and it's a game, just you guys can play it, but I don't see anybody else playing it if they're not a fan of this or this. This dude just says, don't buy this game, buy this game, or you're wasting your money. Dude, I feel like, if people want to buy something, you have no right saying it's a waste of money. For you, probably. For you, probably it is, because only some things that you like are some things you like are just so great. And and I've seen like some of your comments, and you call some of the Sega fans sheep. Oh, let me read to you aloud of what he basically says on his profile.
Hello.
Because I want to end this. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to try and make more, you know, I don't want to do any more commentaries about this dude. I don't want to do any commentaries about this dude because he just enrages me so much. Okay. True. Okay, this one says true comments. True comments. Okay, this is from another dude, but he, I guess, agrees with this. A true Sonic fan means liking things blindly, regardless of quality, because it's Sonic. I'm saying that because he spelled Sonic with a S-A-W and put Nick. This dude that Gligar13Vids found, I guess he agrees. What? No wonder why everybody else considering the Sonic fan base are one of the worst ever. I'll admit, man, that most Sonic fans are crazy. And yes, Sonic fan base does have a little bit of the worst fan base ever. Those are all true. But to think that we Sonic fans just blindly like a game. Okay, do you understand that some people actually would like the gameplay and like everything about some Sonic games? Or and this is just not even, this ain't even his comments. This is like another person's comments altogether. And for Gligar13Vids to actually just believe that this is like, this is a fact, is just stupid, because he thinks all we Sega fans just are like, oh Sonic, yes, Sonic, bleh, bleh. And we're not that. We love Sonic because some of us grew up with Sonic. And some games haven't been good. Some games haven't really been that good. But we can find something, I find something that I like with some of the Sonic games. I can't speak for the whole fan base, but I can speak for myself and some of the other Sonic fans. And some of the other Sonic fans that are sane. Okay, I'm gonna read more of this, and just gonna. Okay, I like how everybody. Okay, I don't know. He says I like how everybody is always dismissive of critical reviews, like every game being reviewed by the modern day crowd that doesn't get it or something. That's only if this dude really knows how to freaking review something. I'll say he's a good reviewer when he actually tries to do something good and not in his very own half-cocked way of doing things when it comes to his videos. Me, if I'm going to review something, I'm going to do research. I'm going to play extensively. I'm going to do anything I can. I'll find some flaws, too. I'll do whatever I can. That's what reviewers do. And I'm not calling myself a reviewer. I just review some things that I actually like doing. So I'm not really a comic book reviewer. I'm not a game reviewer. I just review whenever I really feel like reviewing. And I do this with extensive research and other stuff. Not to be taken to to extremes or anything. I just do what I can. Not to say that. Well, never mind what I said, because I just forgot it. Oh, it sucks when I don't have a script. This is from TSSZ. The people that actually was a part of the whole Sonic Massive reboot rumor, so all we fans would trip out and whatnot. or they misread what some of these people said, and we all started tripping that they were actually doing a massive reboot. Now, from the get-go, I knew that I knew the reboot was not happening. But I feel like people just they blindly, I feel like some people just I think some people just made that rumor up so just to see how much panic they can cause in like a few days. Now back to Gligar13Vids. This dude is so biased on some games. It's just really stupid. And he reviews these old games, but the way he does them are just, in my way, half-cocked, meaning he does them only half. He doesn't try to do it. He doesn't even try to do anything more than what he does, because most of his reviews are all the same. If you look at his bad game reviews and whatnot, he'll honestly just do whatever he can to say that this game is bad. He'll look at every little flaw the game has, and even if it's minor, he'll look at it. I mean, he'll exploit that, and that's pretty much how he is. This dude can't play a Sonic game for crap. I bet he couldn't play Super Mario World for crap, and I bet that he just does these reviews to just tick us off, because that's what he wants, really. He's like freaking Mario the Plumber. He wants attention. Subconsciously, they want attention. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I took a little psychology, so it's just how. I guess that's either. I mean, that's pretty much all left up to you. Watch his reviews, but I swear to God, you are not gonna like it. This dude prides himself on the fact that he hates most of these games that we all love. Yeah. And he thinks, we're just all fans that blindly follow everything, but we're not. We're, some of us are really intelligent, and we know a good review from a bad review. We know when someone's not putting 100% in their reviews. And trust me, this dude never puts any kind of 100% in his reviews unless he's reviewing the good games. But that is more biased than his bad games, because he's praising the ever-loving crap out of it. I seriously watched one of it, and he praised this one game so much, I didn't hear him talk about one flaw. Not one. That's how bad Gligar13Vids, to me, will always suck. Now, Mario the Plumber, he's a different story altogether. That dude is just him in the most purest form. In the most purest form I can actually truly say. Now, all I gotta say next is, don't watch this. Don't watch his reviews. If you don't want to be angry like I got, don't watch his reviews, people. I'm just saying, don't watch his reviews. Watch an actual good review. Watch Angry Joe. Watch Classic Game Room. Classic Game Room knows what to do. Classic Game Room knows what to do. That's how you do a classic game review right. This dude wouldn't know how to do a review. Or watch K-Wing. Watch K-Wings, because he can do any kind of review, and it's good. Whether you disagree with it or not, it's better than this. Okay? So I'm just gonna go. And I'm sorry, my fans. I promise you, I do a freaking Gligar13Vids review. I mean, a Gligar13Vids commentary, but I can't. I'm sorry. It's just not possible for me to do. So I just wanted to kind of summarize how he is in a nutshell. And the fact that and also, like I've said before, he forces his opinions on you. And basically towards the end of it all, he'll just say, buy this game. Like I said in the beginning. So, I'm Bugsy. And that's pretty much, I guess this is, I'm Bugsy, and this has been the Hot Seat. See you guys later.